Clean with me. The bathtub I'm going to be cleaning today. The first thing that I'm going to do is put on some gloves. Right here I have a pair of nitrile gloves which I got from Target. They are reusable gloves, and that's why I like to use these. On the inside of the gloves, it is a nice fabric that keeps my hands dry and able to work for extended periods of time. Some of the ingredients that I'm going to be using to clean is Comet with bleach cleanser right here. It's scratch free and it will assist me with getting soap scum from off the tub. I also like to use Pine Sol multi-surface cleans and deodorizes. It kills 99% of the germs if you follow the directions properly. I also like to use a non-metallic abrasive scrub. This right here will also assist me with getting up ground in dirt, and a cloth to help wipe down some of the residue. Alright, so let's get started with this. The first thing I'm going to do is turn on the water. Now, what I want to do is get all of the surfaces wet. Now, this will allow the bathtub to be cleaned a little bit more efficiently because some of the soil that's on the sides of the bathtub and the tile will become loose the longer I let it soak with water. So it's kind of important that I do this. I also use the shower head to make sure that I get the tiles. Alright. Next, I'm going to take some Comet and just sprinkle that all around. As you see right here, you can, if you don't like sprinkling it, you can also put some on the non-abrasive scrub. I'm going to take a little bit of the Pine Sol and add that to the non-abrasive scrub pad right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the pad and remove things like shampoo and conditioner off of the bathtub. And I like to work my way from the top down. So I try to get the lip of the bathtub first, right here. Make sure I scrub all of the crud off and all of the stuck in grime. And then I work my way to the sides. As you can see right here, just getting a little bit more of the lip of the bathtub. I work the sides. I usually try to use a circular motion. Doing this allows the dirt to come up easier. And it's easier for my arm when doing it this way as well. So I do the circular motion, and then I'll work my way down to the sides. And along down to the side, you may get some sort of soap scum, maybe a lot of dirt. They call it ring around the bathtub. So you'll want to work this area well. If your pad becomes too dry, just simply wet it a little bit more and continue doing the circular motion. Now, after I've done the sides, I want to get the bottom. The bottom usually isn't too dirty as the sides from ring around the tub. So it should come up relatively easy. So I'm just gonna keep on doing a circular motion back and forth. Now, the reason why I'm doing this so extensively is so that I don't miss a spot. Missing a spot and then rinsing your bathtub only to come back and do it all over again is kind of redundant, of course, but it can be very frustrating. So make sure that I get it right the first time. So I'm just going to go along the sides a little bit more. And don't forget to get the spigot. Very important because a lot of soap scum and grime and dirt builds up on the spigot and the faucet handle. Alright, so I'm just going to keep on going in circular motions and rinse out the pad. Okay, so like now that I've done that, it's time to start the rinsing action. I'm going to rinse out the pad a little bit with from the soap that has accumulated in it. And then I'm going to want to rinse out the tub. Now, how I tend to do this is take the shower head, put it on warm water, warm to hot water, and just use the shower head to actually assist me with rinsing from the top on down. As you can see, I'm just maneuvering the shower head accordingly to wash from the top down. As you can see, but some shower heads you're not able to get the entire part of the bathtub, particularly right underneath the shower head. So what I tend to do is, after I finish using the shower head, I actually use a cup, or actually cup my hand, and I'm going to show you in a second after I finish getting the sides of the bathtub with the shower head. It's also important to be careful not to get on the floor. Alright, so I've gotten most of the bathtub. Now I have to get the spigot, rinse the spigot like this. You can see the suds coming off of it. And then I'm just going to get around to around the spigot underneath. And then things that I can't get, spaces that I can't get, I'll just take my rag, rinse it, and then just run my rag along the lip of the bathtub, as you can see right here. Running along the lip of the bathtub will ensure that the soap rinses away and goes down the drain. And when I'm done, I'm just going to rinse out my cloth just like that to get the soap out. And it can become rather clogged. And then I'm going to take scrubbing bubbles, which is also a mildew mold remover. And what I do is I spray the corners where the sealant is located that often gets mildew and mold growth. Right, so I'm spray all of this, and then I'm gonna wait about 10 minutes for this to set in and for the bleaching action to actually work. All right, and after 10 minutes, it's time to rinse all of this off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the shower head and rinse it off like up there, and then I'm going to actually use the spigot mode again to rinse it off around the corners. So let me go ahead and turn this on. I'm just going to take some water and splash it up into the corners right there to rinse off some of the mold cleansing agent. And then I'm going to take the rag, get some water in it, rinse it, and then just run it along the sides like this to remove any more of the mold cleansing agent off of the bathtub. You don't want this stuff to be on the bathtub. Just take the rag and go around the lip of the bathtub. Then rinse your cloth to rinse out all of the detergent, like this. And then I'm done with that step. And then following, there's one more step to be done in the bathtub cleansing. Step is using Scrubbing Bubbles Daily Soap Scum Remover. Now I use this because it is not a very harsh soap scum remover, and it doesn't require washing. So what I do is I simply spray the tiling on the shower, and then I spray the entire bathtub just like this, and you let it sit. You don't wash it away. The next time you use a shower, the water from the shower should rinse away some of that soap scum. That's cleaning a bathtub. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for cleaning with me.